Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Mr. Suryawardana as a lecturer public speaking class and colleges who I respect. Let us say praise and gratitude to God, Almighty who has given mercy and guidance to all of us. I'm very grateful to God, the Almighty God who has given grace and guidance to all of us so that we can gather in this place. I am very grateful for the opportunity that has been given to me to convey a speech entitled Sexual Violence Against Children. Before I start my speech, my name is Pramesta Almeida. My study number is C11-2019-02142. Today we will talk about cases of sexual against children, which is one of the facts that concern us all. Okay, so children. Children are the foundation and hope of parents. Children will also be the next generation of this nation. It must be protected and given love. But the facts speak otherwise. The rise of cases of violence against children from an early age seems to reverse the opinion that children need to be protected. So many children are victims of family, environmental, and community violence today. Various types of violence are accepted by children, such as verbal, psycho, mental, and sexual abuse. Ironically, perpetrators of violence against children are usually people who have close relationship with the child, such as family, teachers, or their own playmates. Of course, this also triggers trauma to the children themselves. The factors that cause violence against children are repeated history of parental violence, who used to often treat their children with the same pattern. Psychologically immature families inability to educate children, unwanted children, or children born out of wedlock, broken home due to divorce, absence of mother in the long term, bad environmental conditions. The impact of violence on children. This aggressive attitude is generally shown when the child feels that no one can protect him. When people who are considered unable to protect them are around, the child will immediately hit or act aggressively against the perpetrator. But not all children's aggressive behavior appears because they have experienced acts of violence. Mood or depressions can make children change drastically, such as being a child who has sleep and eating disorders. It can even be accompanied by weight loss. He will be a gloomy child, quiet and look less expressive. Easy to cry. This attitude is shown because the child feels uncomfortable and safe with the surrounding environment. Since he had lost a figure who could protect him, it was likely that when he grew up, he would not easily believe that. Children could see how adults treat him. He learns from his experience, then react according to what he experienced, perform acts of violence against others. This condition is very worrying, but that does not mean there is no solution. So, proper coordination is needed in the environment around children, especially in the family environment to educate children with without using violence, selecting television shows and providing protection and affection so that the child does not become a child who likes to commit violence later. Of course, we all don't want this country to be led by a nation's leader who does not resolve violence against its people. The problem is the extent to which Indonesian law or legislation appreciates this phenomenon, but for the action perpetrators and children are victims of violence. Thank you for attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.